Do you have permission?
Sorry, I can't talk to both at the same time.
No.
Do I have permission? I don't need permission.
Well, no, because if you're filming number plates of personal vehicles, then you will need permission for that. It's not all public.
I can film anything from a public place.
Right. This isn't. You're not on a public place here.
This is classed as public property.
What are you actually filming?
Just in general, everything that I can see.
So, can you show us what you filmed then? Because if you've got people's personal vehicles on that camera,
I can film anything from a public place.
But that's the thing, though. But you're filming personal vehicles that might be entering the police station.
It doesn't matter. I can film anything. But people film me from shops, from dash cams, from anything.
That have left, for example.
Yeah.
On police officers. So have you captured them on your camera? There?
I have, yeah.
Because you don't have their permission, do you?
I don't need their permission because it's public.
You do if you're putting it online for anyone to see.
I don't need anybody's permission if it's filmed from a public place.
Can you get the uniform officer to come and take your details?
I won't be giving any details.
Okay.
So I'll make you aware of that now.
Okay. We'll get a police officer to come and see you.
No problem.
Here's a sharper, more refined rewrite with stronger flow right from the start. The officer treats filming like it's some kind of licensed activity, asking for permission as if recording in public requires prior approval. It doesn't. The law doesn't work on a permission slip system for cameras. If you're in a public space, you're generally allowed to record anything in plain view: buildings, vehicles, and whatever is visible from where you're standing. Bringing up number plates, or suggesting that uploading footage somehow creates a legal issue, reflects a basic misunderstanding of how privacy and data protection laws actually function.
Just not what's around me, please. Don't go too close to me. I don't like it. You won't be surrounding me. Yeah, you won't be surrounding me, or you won't all walk around me. You're not trying to intimidate me. I've just seen what you just done. Listen, don't speak to me like that. I'm a member of the public, so don't speak to me with respect next time you talk to me.
We've been told by CID officers that you filmed 2 victims that are coming in and out of the station that you're not allowed to do. You can't know who they are, their profiles, you can't know what vehicles they're at. It's caused them alarm and distress. It's a crime. This is private property. You're not allowed to film.
This is not public. This is not private property at all. It's owned by the public.
No, it's not.
Who's it owned by then?
Police. It's private property.
So what?
So I need to stop recording. I need to delete the videos of those victims.
I'm not going to stop recording, and I'm not going to delete the videos. You won't walk around me. You won't intimidate me. I've not committed no crime.
You have.
Tell me what crime I've committed.
Alarm and distress.
Who have I called alarm and distress?
That's what we've just been told.
Have you had a complaint from them? Have you had a complaint from them? Have you had a complaint from them? They've walked off.
They complained to the CID officers who've complained to us.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
I've got it all on video.
We've just been told it, mate. So I don't know.
So you've just been told it. We've been told wrong information then.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you, you have.
Here's a cleaner, sharper rewrite with better flow and emphasis. Watch how quickly the justification keeps changing. It starts with number plates. Then, once more officers arrive, it shifts to recording victims. Moments later, it changes again. Now the claim is that the station is private property owned by the police. None of these explanations actually establish a criminal offence. Areas around police stations that are open to the public remain public unless there are clear restrictions, such as barriers or posted signage. And filming what is visible from a public place is generally lawful under long-established principles of free expression and observation in public spaces. Even the leap to alarm and distress under Section 5 of the Public Order Act doesn't hold up. It requires threatening or abusive behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. Simply standing with a camera doesn't meet that threshold.
No, we're not.
I've got it all on video.
You have to delete the images that you've done, as per our instructions, or we'll have to arrest you before and do it ourselves.
And what are you going to arrest me under?
Causing alarm and distress. To the victims, it's a public order offence.
So, and has that already been logged, that crime, has it?
Well, no, we've opened a log for you now.
You haven't opened a log at all. There's no one created a crime.
Log now. We just created one.
You've what yourself?
Yeah. You just done it on the radio.
Right. And where's the statement from the people that have been offended by it?
No obligation from our.
Listen, I can film anything from a public place.
It's not a public place.
This is not a public, so I'm not on public property. So who owns it then?
Pretty much the police.
Right, well, I'm telling you now, I'm not deleting the footage.
You have the right to go into a police station. That's what he's saying. It's a public place. You can't go in.
I can't go in.
It's part of the property. You can't film people coming in and out. For one, we have covert vehicles coming in and out of the station, so you're not allowed to film them.
So if I was stood at the end of there, can I film them?
This is all the property here. And if you were filming covert vehicles, and you
I can film anything from a public place.
Here's a tighter, more polished rewrite with stronger clarity and flow. Now the situation starts drifting into dangerous territory. The officers move from simply questioning him to trying to control the evidence itself, telling him to delete his footage or face having his phone seized and being arrested so they can deal with it themselves. That's not how police powers work. There's no general authority that allows officers to force someone to delete lawful recordings, and arrest can't be used as a shortcut to gain access to a person's device. Even leaning on Section 5 of the Public Order Act doesn't hold up. That provision targets genuinely threatening or abusive behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress, not someone calmly filming outside a public building. At that point, it starts to look less like lawful enforcement and more like an attempt to make inconvenient footage disappear.
It's a public order, mate. There is
A public order. So what are you telling me? I've committed a public order offence?
no, what you arguing.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm trying to explain it, because you seem to know everything.
So you're telling me I've committed a public order offence?
What we're trying to tell you is that you're recording a private vehicles coming out, in and out of the station. It is a security risk to us. We don't want you to record private vehicles, police vehicles and stuff like that.
What you might not want me to do, right, is too different to me breaking the law. I've not broke no criminal offence. I can film anything from a public place. This is a public place, so I've got a right to film.
You can film anything, yes, I agree, okay, but what we're asking you is not to record a police...
You can ask me, and I'm kindly refusing.
Okay, so because you're refusing, we are going off that you're in a private land.
You're going to go off you're on private land. So you're not actually sure whether this is private or public. So this is private property.
This is a property belonging to Greater Manchester Police.
It's property. You've been told by 3 different officers, 4 now.
Right.
This is different. This is owned by Greater Manchester.
Right, where I'm stood, guys, it's all accessible by the public. Yeah. There's gates there, which turns into private property. As you can see, put in that direction there, there's no gates going across there whatsoever. There's a public foyer just over the gentleman's shoulder in the back, over the background.
Here's a cleaner, more polished version with better flow and emphasis. The explanation shifts yet again, this time to the idea that filming parked police vehicles somehow creates a security risk. That's a major stretch. Vehicles sitting outside a station are already visible to anyone passing by on foot, driving past, or even viewing the area through mapping services. Treating a camera as a threat while the same vehicles remain in plain view doesn't carry much weight. What it really suggests is that the officers are struggling to anchor the situation to anything concrete, so the justification keeps evolving based on whatever sounds most convincing in the moment.
So is Greater Manchester Police owned by you? Who owns Greater Manchester Police then? Who?
Greater Manchester Police.
Greater Manchester Police own Greater Manchester Police?
Body.
It's a government body,
Yeah.
right, so it's a public building,
Yeah.
am I correct?
Yeah.
Right, so this is public land, this is public property.
It is public property.
We pay for that building just like we pay for your wages.
for it as
And
well,
yeah, you are paying it for yourself, yeah, or good
all
fair
pay
play to you.
for it.
I'm not going to argue with that, you pay your taxes, so yeah, you pay your own wages, so do I. I pay your wages as well, just like everybody else.
Perfect, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so what's your problem, mate?
You're relaxed there.
I'm relaxed, I'm calm as anything.
You're arguing.
It's just the way I talk.
It's not.
It's not the way I talk. So do you know me, my personal?
You know me?
Do you know me personally then? You're telling me this is not the way I talk.
I don't know who you are.
Right? It doesn't matter who I am.
Your video potential video call.
What's your name? What's your number?
1746.
And what's your name, please?
PCMG.
PCMG 14 what?
You got my call number there, mate.
Say it again, sorry.
You got it there. You can see.
17446.
Here's a cleaner, more refined version with smoother flow and stronger impact. The moment the officers acknowledge the building is funded by taxpayers, the private property argument begins to unravel. A public institution paid for by the public isn't a private clubhouse where officers can decide who gets to observe from outside. What follows is telling. Instead of addressing that contradiction, they shift focus to his tone. But calling someone argumentative isn't a legal standard, and it certainly doesn't create any police power. People are allowed to question officers, challenge what they're told, and speak firmly if they believe the law is being misrepresented. Criticism may be uncomfortable, but discomfort alone isn't an offense.
The only issue is, mate, is that apparently 2 people have been filmed that aren't allowed to be filmed today. So if you can show us the footage and we're happy that they're not on there, we'll let you be.
No, I'm not showing you the footage. I'm in a public place and I can film anything from a public place.
Listen, mate, you can either help
Listen,
us out,
I'm not
so
your mate. Don't talk to me as mate. You call me as sir from now on.
I know you come here quite a bit.
I don't come here quite a bit. So how do you know that? How do you? No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Someone matching your description.
I've never filmed here before.
So why have you come here today?
It's got nothing to do with you now. You don't treat me with respect, I won't treat you with respect. You told me I broke a criminal offence. Tell me what? You told me it's public order, now you're changing it. Now you're telling me I've done nothing wrong.
You're not going to show us the footage?
No.
Right, well you are going to get arrested. I'm just going to find out what the best thing to arrest you for, the most applicable.
So you're telling me I'm going to get arrested?
And then we're going to seize your phone. If you don't,
you're going to seize my phone? Right, okay. Right. Good luck to you. So now they're going to arrest me now for a public order offence because I won't show them the footage.
That's the only reason we're here.
Right.
If you can prove that you've not done that, we'll let it be.
I don't need to prove anything to you. I've not committed no crime. I've not. What crime have I committed?
You said that you filmed this person's CID. You said you're going to put it on YouTube, which is a public forum that everyone can watch.
They came out.
This person's identity can't be put out there for the world to see. Who's been in this station today? That's why we're here. So if you can prove it,
I'm not going to answer your questions now.
At this stage, the officers try to shift the burden onto him by demanding to see his footage, as if he needs to prove he hasn't done anything wrong. That's not how policing works. A member of the public isn't required to hand over recordings simply to satisfy curiosity or reassure officers that no unlawful conduct has taken place. The responsibility lies with the police to first identify a specific, lawful basis for suspicion. The tone of the exchange also starts to slip. Addressing someone as mate while asserting authority reflects a rather casual handling of the situation. But the most revealing moment comes in the radio call, where an officer asks what he could actually arrest him for. That says a great deal. Arrest powers are meant to be grounded in clearly defined offences and lawful justification, not worked out through a live discussion over the radio.
They cannot go on the internet. They just can't. That's why we don't have a power to seize your phone.
So, can I just ask you one question? They walked out of there, where I'm pointing now, okay? And anybody with a dash cam could have drove past and pictured them.
The dash cam's not pointing onto the car park.
They can film them coming out of the police station just the same as I have. So it makes no difference whether I've filmed it or somebody in a dash cam have filmed it. So I'm sorry, you've got no right to privacy. You've got no right to privacy. You've got no right to privacy in public. I'm not going to stop the footage now when I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police officers around me. I'm refusing to do anything. No, I'm not. I'm afraid. No. Right. Well, I've not done anything wrong, so I'm refusing. I'm not going to answer any more of your questions, and that's that. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Can someone answer my question, please? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
I'm walking with you.
Yeah.
Am I being detained? Under what law, sorry?
You're being arrested on suspicion of Section 5 public order.
Being arrested?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Here's a cleaner, more structured rewrite with improved flow and neutrality in tone. The arrest comes after UK Audit continues pressing a key question the officers don't clearly answer. Am I detained, or am I free to leave? Instead of resolving that point directly, the situation escalates and he is arrested under Section 5 of the Public Order Act. He is taken to Pendleton Police Station, where he remains in custody for around 8 hours before being released with no charge and no further action. That outcome is significant in itself. If the conduct at the scene truly met the threshold for a public order offence, it would be expected to hold up beyond the initial arrest stage. And the update that follows, he states that he has begun the process of holding the officer accountable for the arrest, but no further information is provided, as he later stops posting content altogether. What stands out is how the situation developed. The justifications appear to shift repeatedly until one is used to support the arrest. However, none of the earlier concerns ultimately translate into charges. The encounter ends with the most serious available step, arrest. Yet hours later there is no formal action taken. That contrast is the key takeaway.